Hi guys, so NHL Eastern Conference Wildcard. I know a few of you guys wanted me to do it because I did the plans. So I'm going to start with the Eastern Conference. And I only went to the Washington Capitals. I didn't put Montreal. They're way too far away. So I put these 7 teams here. So let's get into it. Number one in the wildcard race, the first wildcard team is the Islanders, New York Islanders. There's 70 points, 31, 25, and 8. That's their record. Last 10 games, they're 4, 3, and 3. Goals for, they're not really a scoring team. 184 goals for, but they are really a defensive team. 176 is the lowest because they're one of the best goals against. Next game, they're going to be playing Detroit, Buffalo, 2 teams that are actually behind them. Pittsburgh, another team. Capitals, another team. And then the Kings. So it's going to be very important games for the Islanders. The next 4 out of 5 games are going to be against teams that are actually chasing them. Then you got the second wildcard team, Pittsburgh Penguins, 69 points. 30, 21, and 9. They actually have 3 points ahead of the next team. They're 5 and 5 in the last 10 games. They're only 500, not playing very well. Goals for 195, not that great, but and goal against 191. The next game they play Tampa Bay. That's going to be very tough for them. Florida, a team that are actually chasing them. Columbus, the worst team in the East, one of the worst team. Islanders are right there, and then Flyers are a rival for them. So a few games there that they actually could win. Buffalo Sabres are out, the first team out of the the wild card. They're 3 points behind the Pittsburgh. They're 66 points, 31, 24, and 4. That 31 is very important. They have more wins than the Pittsburgh. So last 10 games, they're 5 and 5. Goals for 223. Most of them are because of Thompson, Tage Thompson. Goal against 208. Next game, they play Boston. Really tough matchup. Tampa Bay, another tough matchup. They get McDavid and Draisaitl after, and then they play Islanders and then the Stars. Really, 5 hard games for them. Could they win? Yes, they can. I wish they could win. I want Buffalo to actually make the playoff. I really do want Buffalo to make the playoff, but it's going to be very tough. Then you got Florida. They're tied with Buffalo, but less wins. 30, 26, and 6. Last 10 games, they're 6 and 4. They're actually playing very good hockey right now. Goals for 214, goal against 214. So they're right in the middle of the pack. Next game versus Nashville versus Pittsburgh. That's going to be very important. The night, Chicago is a very different team now, and the Jets. So they can win a few games here for sure. I think they can win at least 3 out of 5. Ottawa, 64 points, so they are 5 points behind Pittsburgh. They're 30, 26, and 4. That 30 win is helping a lot, so they still need to win more games. Last 10 games, 6, 3, and 1, so playing good hockey right now. 189 goals for to 188 goal against, so +1 in the difference. Next game, Rangers, a really new look Rangers. It's going to be tough. Columbus, shouldn't be that tough. Chicago, different Chicago. Kraken and Canucks. They should win at least 2 to 3 games out of 5 here. Then you get Detroit that are not playing very well. They lost 3 in a row. There's 64 points. They're 5 points behind Pittsburgh. 28, 24, and 8. That 28's not helping. Last 10 games, they're 6 and 4. They're playing good hockey, but they lost 3 in a row. So they're playing hockey better before that. 182 goals for. They're not really a team. The worst team here goes for. They're not scoring a lot of goals. 196 goal against. That is actually one of the most. So they have to change. They have to fix all these problems. Next game they play against the Kraken, that are not playing that well lately. Islanders, that are right there. Flyers, not really playing that well in Philly. Chicago is a different team. And then Boston, that's going to be a tough one. So they could win a few games here. Capitals, 64 points. They're 5 points behind Pittsburgh, but they have like 4 teams in front of them. It's going to be very hard. They're 29, 27, and 6. Last 10 games, they're 3-7. That's the worst one here. Not very good. Goals for 188 to goal against 187. Next game, they play the Ducks, the Sharks, the Kings, the Devils, and the Islanders. So it's going to be very tough for the Capitals. So, but Ovechkin will come back, and hopefully that's enough time. I think he is back, actually. I've been not watching the Capitals lately. So, but they should do better very soon. But is it too late? But we'll see. Who do I think will make... Do I think those teams will stay there in the race? I think one of them will not make the playoff. And one of them will make the playoff here. I think that the team that will make it probably be Capitals. But I would love Buffalo. I would love Ottawa. I can see the Florida making it too. But I would love to see Buffalo. It's been a long time. I think Buffalo should. With Tage Thompson, I think they have enough. For the playoff, though, I don't know if they're going to go far because goaltending. But I think there's still a team that has a lot of grit. And I think they should make a serious point to go in the playoff. Well, we'll see. So a team that I think those team here should do it. Capitals, all depends how the team goes. But they've been not playing well lately. So let me know who you think will make the playoff. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in more videos. See you guys.